It is not often in life when a person has the experience of having such a rich life. Tina Sloan Green is one of those people. She is a mother, friend, mentor, former coach, three-time national champion, educator, wife, member of the National Field Hockey USA team. She is a person that says what she wants and then actually implements the idea and sees that it is actually created. I have known Tina most of my life, and she has been a mentor to me. The example of her family really exhibits this thought. Mr. Frank Green, would you please stand? Her husband has always been a supportive member. Mr. Frank Green, would you please stand? Her husband, Frank Green, has always been a supportive member of the Black Women in Sport Foundation from day one. Yes, don't be surprised. We have men that have supported the organization throughout the 30 years. Tracy Green, will you please stand? Tracy Green is the head tennis coach at Harvard. And I call him this. Little Frank, would you please stand? Okay. And Little Frank is a tennis pro in the Philadelphia area. I am so pleased that the Philadelphia Sports Congress is recognizing her lifetime achievements today. She is a person in this world that especially needs to be recognized through all of her achievements. The Philadelphia community is blessed to have someone that was born and raised in the Philadelphia area and has contributed to the Philadelphia community throughout her lifetime. We have a special guest here in the audience, Wendy Hilliard. Would you please come forward? She is the head of the Wendy Hilliard Foundation based in New York City and also a Hall of Famer of United States Gymnastics. So Wendy Hilliard, she also appeared on Broadway, y'all, but we'll leave that out.
Thank you so much. It's really an honor to be here. As you've heard and as many of you know, Tina Sloan Green is not one to kind of go around a subject and make it flowery. She always gets right to the point. And I wanted to really just let you know what an impact she's had on my career. As we mentioned, I was the first Black to be president of the Women's Sports Foundation. And one of the first trips I took, we were going to a seminar, and I was on the train on Amtrak with Tina and Dr. Alexander, and they gave me an earful. They just put down the legacy, this is the history, when you're gonna do this, and it really prepared me for the job that I had ahead. And it's always so important. It's one thing, and Tina always keeps it real when it comes to sports for you. You saw that there. But we have a commonality of non-traditional sports. My sport is rhythmic gymnastics. Yeah, gymnastics is pretty popular, rhythmic, not so much. But you know, she comes from a background of lacrosse and from field hockey, and so she knows how important it is to expose young people to all sports. I do it in New York through my foundation. We've had 10,000 kids learn gymnastics and the importance of that. But really getting back to what Tina does outside of doing it with the youth is she creates the next leaders that are here. There are many of them here. I'm sitting at the table with so many that have her knowledge. And the thing that is great is that she will never give up. She will always make it real. She will always do it right. And she will always look out for the kids. So I just want to say thank you to Tina, and her legacy will last forever. Thank you.
Well, congratulations, ladies. And Tina, if you don't mind, I'm going to talk a little bit more about you now. We know that so much of what you've done has been about collaborating with others, and we know that you don't necessarily like the spotlight shining directly upon you, but I'm afraid you're going to have to take it for a couple of minutes. Because the reality is that the legacy which you've created over the years is truly extraordinary. You are literally a Hall of Famer in just about every category possible as an athlete, not just in one sport, but two. as a coach, administrator, professor, and as a role model. And I think it's fair to say that you're probably the most under the radar Hall of Famer that most of us have ever known. Because for you, it's not about you, never has been about you. It's been about the kids. Whether it's your kids, Tracy and Frank Jr., or players on your teams, or young people in the foundation, it's always about the kids, how to make them better. Better athletes, better students, better people. And my goodness, have you done that? They say that the true measure of a person's life is the impact they've had on others. Well, I venture to say that you have surpassed priceless a long time ago. Let's take a minute and test this theory. I'd like for every person in the room that's been impacted by Tina to stand up and raise your hand. Coach, mentor, friend, colleague. Look around. I don't know, if I were you, I'd be crying right now. Wow, thank you very much. That is impressive. You can look at the number of people. You multiply that by thousands and you understand the impact that she's had on this city and the people around her. Let's now take a look back at our friend, Tina Sloan. Great.